So much has changed in the last 25 years. Encyclopedias have given way to Google, rotary phones to the iPhone. 25 years ago, flat-screen TVs and self-driving cars seemed like science fiction. Yet today, we still fund Michigan schools the same way we did 25 years ago. Michigan's spending per pupil and student performance have dropped dramatically in the last decade. A new approach is needed that prepares all students for college and the 21st century workforce, and one that recognizes all students are unique and have a wide range of learning needs. The School Finance Research Collaborative has completed Michigan's first comprehensive school adequacy study to determine what it truly costs to educate a child. The collaborative is a diverse bipartisan group of business leaders and education experts, from Metro Detroit to the UP, who agree we must change how Michigan schools are funded. The collaborative study was recently completed by the nation's top 2 school finance research firms, with input from nearly 300 Michigan educators. The study determined that per-pupil funding should be increased to provide all students with a high-quality education that helps them achieve and succeed. The study found that it costs a minimum $9,590 to educate a child in Michigan, regardless of location, income, learning challenges, or other circumstances. That amount does not include transportation, food service, or capital costs, and only includes pension costs at 4.6% of wages. The report recommends that brick-and-mortar charter schools and traditional public schools should be funded at the same level, and it quantified additional costs for special education, English language learners, and students living in poverty. The report concluded that 10% additional to the base cost should be provided per career and technical education enrolled student. It found it costs $14,155 to educate a preschool student. The report also determined that funding must be adjusted based on district size, with smaller districts receiving increased funding. And the report concluded that districts in geographically isolated areas and student transportation costs should be addressed so that the unique needs of every district or charter school are fully funded. Rather than a cookie-cutter, one-size-fits-all approach to school funding, Michigan's school finance system needs to take a more research-based, individualized approach. Michigan policymakers now have a roadmap to provide adequate and equitable funding for a pre-K-12 education that prepares all students for bright futures. So while Michigan currently ranks at the bottom in student performance, this new study charts a bold course to change that. So much has changed in the last 25 years, and now it's time for the way we fund schools to embrace the future and change as well. To read the study or learn more, visit www.fundmischools.org.